everyone, welcome back to my channel. My makeup, I just got done doing another Halloween video. So yeah, it's a bit of like a green theme, I'm sure it will hint to some of you. So I'm sure as most of you remember my Melted Too Faced Cosmetics swatch review, first impressions, etc. There were some shades I was unable to get, but I did get a majority of the red shades and like two very very dark shades. This time however I managed to score two more shades. They are Feeli'n Myself, which I didn't mention last time because I didn't really remember this one, but Unicorn I managed to get my hands on, which was one I definitely mentioned. This is going to be the first impression in these two. I mean, technically it doesn't really make sense if I do that because they're the exact same as the other ones. I literally have between in my drawer and on my floor. I'm going to be starting with Feeli'n Myself, and this is only 2 lipsticks, so this video should not take long at all. So let's get started. I'm first going to block my lip colour out. Okay, so I set my lips a little bit more covered this time because I want to bring out as much pigment from the lip shades as possible. Shapes are just going to be the death of me. Taking a Feeli'n Myself. This is what the package looks like. This is also what the bottle looks like. So this is nice pink. Whoop! No, I dropped it. This is also it's like a peach toned pink. It's really really pretty. Definitely perfect for spring as I'm obviously in spring. Hence this really. It's the whole makeup look actually. Once again just going to, so though it looks like a velvety texture. So once again the formula is very very light. I also realized I forgot to zoom you guys in, but I'll just zoom the clips up in the editor. Figured it out by now. So the formula is still very very light, so it's definitely buildable. That's okay. So if the formula feels too thick, then obviously it'll be too clumpy when it builds up. It also is very fast drying, so you do have to work quickly. There's no stuffing around. It is a little bit sheer, but it's only because it's probably not that sheer as I'm thinking it is. It's only because it's like not old, but I did have Mary Jo Cam on lips just before for a particular Halloween look that I just did. I didn't quite scrub it off properly, so there is still some and my lips are quite chapped. So with the two of those pretty much breaking through this lip shade, yeah, that's probably why it's looking sheer. So the formula itself probably isn't sheer, it's just what I've already got underneath. So that's right down. I'm actually gonna put like a second layer on top. Okay, so of course second roll I did not like I do, but I did have to go with more than one dunk into the product container bottle thingy. The colour is definitely very buildable like I said, but I just felt like I had to go in more than once. A build up of colour. The colour itself is absolutely gorgeous. It kind of looks like a muted Fanta peachy pink tone. Definitely really good for spring if you it's almost similar to what was the orange shade? Okay, so I thought it was similar to 1998, which is a nice hot pink shade, but it's actually a lot closer. Like I said, it's like more of a stupid straps, I swear to God. It's a lot more of a muted, more pink toned version of this name so easily. Mrs. Roper. So the orange one is Mrs. Roper, and of course the pink one, this one is I'm Feeli'n Myself. I'm not sure where it's happening is because I definitely have it. Okay, so this reminds me pretty close to the shade here, but it's a lot more like an orange shade when it goes into the lips, but when it's in the bottle it's just very pink. Yeah, absolutely love the shade. But you do have to build up some. It's quite a thin sheer formula. As far as that, I really do love it. So now of course I'm going to remove this shade and get on with the purple shade. Now I got you guys in a little bit more. I know we're going in with the Unicorn, which is obviously a purple shade. It's a very nice velvety purple, very very pretty, very purple tone. It's one of those purples that can have a pink undertone. So let's swatch it. Okay, so this application just went to complete shit. Like I don't know what my hand was doing, but I could not seem to find my lips at all. This is definitely a very sheer colour, so you do have to go in with once again with a few more coats, but such a pretty colour, and it'll be perfect for of course Halloween. If you just choose to go like as a fairy or something, like a dark violet fairy. I'm waiting for it to dry down a little bit so I can put another coat on it because it was very sheer. I can still see a little bit of my own lip around the corner here. Around the edges, it definitely is very very sheer. I can still see my lip line through it. The most part is quite solid in colour, but around the edges, it is quite sheer. So dry now. So I'm going to add another coat to the colour. So it hasn't made the application any better, but it is now a lot more solid in tone, a lot more even, consistent, etc. This was once again Unicorn. I am loving the colour. Definitely something for Halloween though, obviously not from everyday wear. Unless of course you're the kind of person who wears crazy funky colours on your lips as a day-to-day thing, then it's awesome for you. But you've obviously got the confidence for it. But I mean, I also have the confidence to wear something like this in public as well. But I would rather wear something that's red tone or pink tone in public than something that's purple. But you know, each to their own. Please take offense to that sentence. I love this shade. Unfortunately, you do have to build up some because it's such a thin formula. It does dry down really fast. You do have to work fast and not fluff around. The doe foot was once again velvety texture, so lips do feel like they're getting good exfoliant. A lot of people I know that I don't know, but I more know of, I should say. Prefer the doe foot that has like a rough, not like a sandpaper rough, but a velvety rough texture, rather than the smushy looking fighting fish type of one. A friend of mine who just recently bought some Colourpop cosmetics, she was using the doe foot, and in one of the overlay clips, the brush or doe foot was so fluffy, it looked like it had way too much product on it, and she was saying that the doe foot felt very smushy and gross. Well, that wasn't just the word she used, but using my own words, I definitely prefer the velvety textured doe foot that has more stability control. So obviously for much even application. Now, my lips weren't so chapped as the way they are now, and I didn't have other product underneath like excess Mojo K. It would have been a much more smoother complication. What? Much more smoother application than what it was, but put it on nevertheless, so I am absolutely happy with the shade. Otherwise you didn't build it up, as I said like a million times now, but I am still very happy with it. I'm like literally the most easygoing person. Unless something is so obviously shit, I won't like it, obviously. Too Faced are just amazing with the brands, and I failed to mention at the start of this video that this is not a sponsored video. I mean, how I wish, but it's not. Melted Cosmetics, or Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks I should say. They dry down fast, they are buildable for better and for worse reasons. Colours are just stunning. As we discovered from my last video with Me So Pretty, my sister, because she's paler than I am, fake tan or not, it suits her a lot more than it suits me. And I mean, the powder also kept going out, so you saw it in natural lighting, still shining in it. So you saw it in natural lighting plus with artificial lighting, so there was no trickery in the lights. And now still this phone I kept switching off, but Me So Pretty suits pale people a lot better because it's closer to their skin tone as it is than what it does with tan people, because it obviously stands out like neon lips. The Halloween look you're going for. Besides that, besides Me So Pretty, all the other shades are just stunning and suit any body of any skin tone. So I did throw back on Feeli'n Myself because I just love this shade. It's so perfect for spring. My mouth is a little irritated because of the rubbing. For my complete and end results honest opinion, I love these shades. All of them, plus the two ones I just brought into this video, the Unicorn and Feeli'n Myself. This was Feeli'n Myself, and this one was Unicorn. I'm going backwards. So such beautiful shades. I love the formula. It's very thin, so it does not feel bulky at all. It goes down fast. So when something goes down fast, you know that's going to last. Because of the thin formula, it is very easy to remove. So if you are going to be eating greasy foods, unfortunately it will wipe off, so you will have to reapply it. With such a thin formula, you can reapply it and it won't look bulky. It won't look like you've just done the 100 layers of lipstick challenge unintentionally. I love these shades, and there's nothing else for me to say besides I love them, and the colours are gorgeous and formula is great. It is very shiny in some cases colour, but you can build it up, so it's not a total loss. So yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration to buy these you know, products or just anything from Too Faced or any other brand really. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you for my future videos plus future Halloween videos. Bye guys!